Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Notes in the Sewing Room. My name's Becky. Thanks for joining me today. It's lovely to have you here as always. Today's video is about my sewing plans for March. So I've got a few bits and pieces to tell you about, and also a sewing project that I'd like your help with in deciding what I should make as well. I've got two different fabrics to show you and I was going to ask your opinion on what I should make basically, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel is all about sewing. I talk about sewing patterns, fabric, upcycling and that kind of thing. So if that's what you're interested in, then I'd love it if you could press that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thanks so much to everyone who has subscribed already. I really appreciate it. Before we get started, as always, I'll just tell you what I'm wearing today. I've actually got one of my brand new Agnes tops on just underneath here by Tilly and the Buttons. And another Tilly and the Buttons make is my lovely pearl cardigan, which I absolutely love and I've been wearing loads. So I'm thinking, do you know what? I probably need to make another one sometime soon. And that does actually bring me on to the first sewing plan that I've got for March, and that is actually to make another pearl cardigan. As I said, I absolutely love this cardigan and I've been wearing it loads. It looks really nice for denim skirts, I think, which is something that I live in a lot of the time. So today I'm wearing my Tulip Skirt by Sew Over It, and it's a great cardigan because it just sits on top of my skirt. I know some people that I've watched on YouTube have added a little bit of length to the bodice. I actually haven't. I'm quite tall as well, I'm 5'10", but because I often wear high-waisted things, I think that the cropped cardigan, as this is, works quite nicely for me and it sits just on the top of my skirt, so I'm quite pleased with that. So I'm not going to make any changes to the size that I made. I made a straightforward size 3 last time in Tilly and the Button sizes, which is approximately a size 10. And I was just really pleased with the overall fit. So you've probably seen this fabric before because I have shown it on one of my other videos. I just haven't got round to sewing it up. So I'm thinking, why not use it for a pearl cardigan? So I think the only change that I'm going to make this time will be that I'm going to do the version with balloon sleeves rather than the plain sleeves, just for a change more than anything else. So this is my lovely fabric. So it's quite a lightweight jersey fabric, which is slightly different to this one because this is a sweatshirt in jersey. But yeah, it's got quite a nice stretch to it. It's got a lovely gold sparkle, which I think is going to make it more of a dressy pearl cardigan perhaps. And I think because it's more lightweight, it's going to work really nicely for the pearl cardigan with the balloon sleeves. I think that's going to look really smart actually, and maybe I can have a little bit of fun because this stretches in all directions with the way that I cut the fabric and the way that the stripes run. So maybe I could have the stripes running a different way down the neckband or on the cuffs or something. I don't know. I've obviously not cut the fabric yet, but that's what I'm kind of thinking at the minute. I've got quite a lot of this. I'm not quite sure how much I've got. Probably, don't know, maybe just under 2 meters. So I've got plenty to be getting a cardigan out of, I think, for sure. I bought this absolutely ages ago, maybe, don't know, 2-3 years ago maybe. I think I bought it from Crafty So and So in Leicester when they had their shop in the city centre, but I've just not got around to sewing it up. I was going to use it at Christmas time to make myself a dress, and you know what it's like, life gets in the way and I've just not had time. So I'm hoping this month is going to be the month and I'm going to be sewing that up into a pearl cardigan. The next thing that I wanted to chat to you about today is something that I'm planning on making for William. So this is going to be a full outfit for my little boy, and that's because it's World Book Day on the 3rd of March, and basically at William's nursery they're having like a little celebration of World Book Day. So during the week that World Book Day is in, so you know, a few days before that, they're going to be inviting children to bring in books that are their favourite books. So I need to have a look through our selection of books. We pretty much read most days, if not every day. So I just need to have a think about which books to send into nursery. But unfortunately, World Book Day is, like I say, the 3rd of March, which is the Thursday, and that's not actually a day that William will be at nursery. So what I thought is, I think it'd be really nice for him to actually still take part. But I thought I would basically do a nod to World Book Day and actually send him in an outfit on Wednesday instead, because that'll be the day that I'm at work, so he would be going to nursery ordinarily anyway. So the theme that nursery are doing is actually Winnie the Pooh. So we love Winnie the Pooh, and I've loved Winnie the Pooh for years. Obviously, it's something that's been around for a really long time. So I decided that I would order some Winnie the Pooh themed fabric. So I got this from a fabric company that I've actually not bought anything from before, and they're called M2M Fabrics. So we'll put a link down below. So they may well be familiar to you, but I just not come across them before until I was searching online for Winnie the Pooh jersey fabric. So I really love this fabric. It's so sweet. If I just, oh, I think I've got that upside down. Yeah, so this is it. So it's got a lovely grey background, and I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but Winnie the Pooh's shirt there and the balloons are actually a gorgeous sparkly kind of glittery finish, which I didn't actually realise when I ordered the fabric, but it's worked out really well, and I think it's really, really nice. So I've got 1/2 metre of that fabric. So again, I think it actually stretches in all directions. So I'm thinking that I might make a small pair of trousers for William out of this. So I might actually use either the Tangerine Trousers by Sew Over It Poppy and Jazz Patterns, but I'm not sure because I wasn't 100% really on the previous version that I made, which you probably saw in my last video. So either I add a few changes, few tweaks into that pattern just to kind of bring in the legs a little bit and maybe add a cuff on the bottom, not sure. Or I was thinking, I've already got the Perry pyjamas, which is a set that I made for both me and William, like a matching thing at Christmas time. And that's by Pattern Paper Scissors Patterns, if I've got that right. And they're supposed to be pyjama bottoms, but I thought, do you know what, he's a baby. I think that's absolutely fine. Because when I've actually looked around online, a lot of the kind of legging trousery patterns for babies do look quite similar. So I think why not? I could probably just use that Perry pyjamas pattern to make the bottoms instead. So that could work quite nicely. The other thing that I was thinking was possibly, again, by Pattern Paper Scissors, they've got an Avery romper suit, which I absolutely love. And I've made that a few times for William, and he looks really, really cute in it. So I don't actually know with this fabric if I would have enough, because like I say, I've only got 1/2 metre, but if I did have enough, I think the romper suit would look super cute. I basically ordered 1/2 metre rather than more than that because it wasn't a fabric that I wanted to do loads with. It's just something that I wanted to use up for World Book Day, and I didn't want to have any scraps left over pretty much. So yeah, but I'm really, really pleased with that fabric. It's super, super cute. So if you are looking for something themed perhaps for World Book Day, I would recommend that one. So to actually go with the bottoms, I thought, because it's the Winnie the Pooh theme, I'm going to make a hoodie with little Winnie the Pooh ears, which I think is going to be so adorable. So I've ordered from the same company, M2M Fabrics, this lovely fleece fabric. So I think it's the perfect colour for Winnie the Pooh as well. So I'm really, really pleased, because you know when you order things online, it's sometimes quite difficult to kind of get the exact colour. So I was crossing my fingers and hoping for the best that this was going to be okay, and thankfully it is. So it's quite a lightweight fleecy type fabric. It's got more of a fleece on one side than it has on the other. It's got more of a flat finish on the other side. But I think this is going to be really nice. So what I've decided to do is actually hack a pattern for this that I've already got. So I'm going to use the, I keep wanting to say Sew Over It, but Poppy and Jazz Pattern Strawberry Sweatshirt. I'm going to draw around a hood that William's got on a ready to wear outfit, and then ready to wear hoodie. And then I'm going to add in some little slots in the head to actually just add in some little bear ears, which I'm going to draw myself. So if this works out, I'm going to be really, really pleased. So I've made hoodie patterns in the past for my husband, so I kind of know what to do in terms of actually adding the hood onto the garment. So fingers crossed this works out okay. If it does, then I'm hoping that I can also try this again for my husband's birthday, and I'm planning on kind of, not for him, but for William, I'm going to make them matching jumpers, which I think is going to be super cute. So I'm actually not going to show the fabric and whatnot on this video, just in case my husband sees it, and then it's going to spoil the surprise. So, but I will share what I've made, obviously, in a later makes video so that you can see, and I can talk you through everything that I did and how it worked out or not. So, but I think if it all works out, this jersey, or fleecy fabric should I say, is going to be perfect for a little Winnie the Pooh hoodie. And of course I will share some pictures of William wearing his little hoodie, and yeah, I'm sure he'll look really, really sweet in that. So looking forward to that, and hopefully you know, everyone at nursery will really like it as well. And I think the lovely thing is about these two fabrics, the trousers and the top, is going to be that he can wear them afterwards. So it's not going to be an outfit that is literally for one day. He's going to be able to get wear out of both of those things, you know, for months to come, depending on how how he grows and whatnot. So yeah, really looking forward to working on those. And I love making things for William. I absolutely love making children's clothes. I'm really getting into it recently, so I'm sure you'll be seeing lots more bits and bobs on my channel for children as well. So the next thing that I wanted to chat to you about is something that I wanted to ask your advice on in terms of what I should make. So March, I feel like, is the month of sewing challenges. So I'm going to be taking part in the Sew Frugal 22 challenge, which is coming up this month, March. And basically you have to sew up something using a free sewing pattern that's available to everyone online. And I'm sure you've heard about this through various other sewing vloggers. I think there's about 70 sewing vloggers taking part, so loads of us. And then you have to reveal your outfit at the end of the month. Anyone can take part in this, so obviously it's not just for sewing vloggers, it's for anyone. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to taking part in that. So I am going to be posting a video on the 16th of March, which is going to be all about the patterns that I'm thinking about using, and fabrics as well that I'm thinking of sewing up. So I won't say too much about all of that today because I don't want to spoil the surprise for the video that I'm planning on doing shortly. But the other challenge that's going on this month that I'm aware of is the Sew Yellow for Endo challenge. So again, this is on Instagram, and I took part last year. Basically, you have to choose a fabric that's yellow because it's so yellow for endo, and it's all about raising awareness of endometriosis. I think it's a fantastic challenge, fantastic raising awareness of this. So I've got two different yellow fabrics, but I'm not sure which one to sew up basically, and I just wanted to ask your opinion on which pattern I should choose and which fabric I should choose. So what I'm going to do is, over on my YouTube community tab, I'm going to put a little poll on there and ask you which one you prefer. So what I was thinking was, I've got this cotton jersey animal print, yellowy mustardy fabric. So I've had this in my stash for ages. Again, probably a couple of years, something like that. Keep forgetting that it's there basically. But it's a really nice cotton jersey fabric. I've probably got about 1 metre of that one. So I was thinking I could possibly sew up the jersey version of the Friday Pattern Company square neck top. I've got a jersey version of that top already and I really like it. So I'm thinking another one of those is probably going to work quite nicely for kind of spring, summertime. So yeah, let me know what you think about that one. And then the other one that I was thinking about is a fabric that I bought quite recently from Felicity Fabrics. And this is another yellow fabric. And this one's actually a woven viscose fabric. So it's got a beautiful drape to it. And yeah, I think this could work really nicely for loads of different projects. But I was thinking that I could sew up a Ogden Cami. I saw over on Sally's channel from Secret Life of the Seamstress recently that she was sharing her holiday wardrobe, which was a really nice video, and she showed a couple of Ogden camis in that, and I thought, do you know what, I love the Ogden cami, and I'd completely forgotten about it because, you know, it's been winter, I've not been wearing it, that kind of thing. So I just thought, oh, that might be quite nice. Again, for kind of spring, summer, might work really nicely. So I don't know what you think about that. So it's a beautiful fabric. If I don't sew up this one or this one during March as part of the Sew Yellow for Endo challenge, then I'm sure I will use them up soon anyway. So let me know which one you prefer, either the square neck top or the Ogden Cami in both of those fabrics. And like I say, I will put a little poll on my community tab, so if you go over there and vote for me, that would be amazing. And then I can show you what I've made in one of my future makes videos. So yeah, that sounds really good to me. Like I say, apart from these projects that I've shared today, I am going to be sharing my frugal, I keep wanting to say frugal frocks because that's what it was called last year, but So Frugal challenge, things that I'm planning on sewing up, but I don't want to talk about those in this video because, like I say, I don't want to, you know, ruin the surprise of my next video. And also I'm still deciding what I'm going to do exactly. We've just moved house, as a lot of you will know, so I've got a lot of my fabric in the garage at the moment. So I've been out there today, it's absolutely freezing out there in the garage. So I put my coat on, my scarf, wrapped up warm, went out there. I've got my fabric in some of those fabric cube type things with a zip around the top. I'm not sure if you've seen them. So I've been delving into there looking for different fabrics that I could use, and I've pulled out a few today. So fingers crossed I've got enough of whatever fabric it is to do my projects. I'm sure I will have. I've got, you know, a fair fabric stash. I was going to ask you actually if you might be interested in seeing my fabric stash at some point. If you are, maybe I can film a video about that, so do leave me a comment below. Also, feel free to leave me a comment below about any questions that you've got about this video, anything that you're planning on working on in March, or things that you're working on at the minute. I'd love to have a chat with you in the comments below, so that would be great. But that's all I've got to share with you today. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Thanks so much for being with me. As I said earlier in the video, I really appreciate you being here. I do enjoy recording the videos. I'm going to be trying to put out videos every Sunday going forward. I have been putting videos out on Mondays or Tuesdays, but I'm trying to get myself a bit more organised so that I can do them on a regular day. So I'm going to try and put them out on a Sunday afternoon instead. So do keep an eye on my channel to see all my videos. And of course, if you do press that notification bell, you will be notified when I put up a video anyway, so you don't miss any of my future content. But until next time, I'll leave it there. Thanks so much for being with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.